and out through your mouth. Welcome to this Friday flow. My goodness, I don't know where the time goes. No sooner do we get to Friday, it's back to Monday again. Breathing in and out to start generating that internal heat. Follow your own path. Follow your own truth. Follow your own heart. Follow your own bliss and allow each person to follow his or hers. So gently lifting your chin up, lifting your arms all the way to the sky, looking up at your arms, eyes still closed. Your head is facing your fingers. And open your eyes, bring your arms out in front of you, bending your elbows, placing your right elbow on top of your left elbow. So we've got that eagle hands, cross your hand, palms touching. And just open out our shoulders. I thought this would be a good one for a lovely being. This will hurt, but it will open out those shoulders. Stretch those shoulder muscles. Lift those elbows up so it's the same height as your shoulders. Then place your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right shoulder. Bring those elbows down to your chest and lifting them back up again. So you can feel that stretch at the back of your shoulders. See if you can lift them up so they get to the same height as your nose. So it's higher than your chest. Covering your eyes. Looking up to the sky, raising your arms back up to the sky, palms facing, placing that left hand on that right knee. You're going to rotate that right arm round your waist. See if you can grab that upper left thigh as you twist towards your right shoulder. Keeping that back straight, not rounding your back. Lifting your arms all the way back up to the sky as you rotate your chest to the center. Placing your right hand on that left knee, rotating that right arm round your back. See if you can get to your top right thigh as you rotate your head towards your left shoulder. Rotating your chest back to the center, releasing your arms all the way up to the sky, palms facing, placing your right hand down, left arm up and over, bending that right elbow, looking towards the left, feeling that stretch on the left side of your body, yeah. Now, rotating your head so you look down at that right hand. Placing that left hand close to that right hand to get a difference, a deeper stretch on that left side. Now I want you to walk those hands over to the left side as you cross the center. Getting to the left, so now your left hand is on the mat, taking your right arm up and over. Looking towards the right, you feel the stretch on your right side. Bending that left elbow. Looking down at that left hand, placing that right hand close to that left hand. Doing that deeper stretch again on that right side. Walking your hands to the center. So the hands are out in front of you, your arms are straight. Bringing your chin to your chest. Walking your hands back towards your body. Bringing your knees all the way up. Bring your knees back on the mat. Come to hands and knees. Now tuck your toes. Now engaging that core, what you're going to do is have your hands firmly on the mat. As you lift your knees just about an inch off the mat, engaging your core. 2 breaths. Lower your knees down. Untuck your toes, bringing your hips back. Do that extended child pose. Forehead down. Lifting your forehead up, bringing your hands close to your body again, lifting your hips up. Tuck your toes as we lift those knees again. Making sure you're engaging your core, your back is straight, so you're not lifting round your back. Back is level. Lift those knees up, bit of core work. Lower those knees down, untuck your toes, bringing your hips back, extending child pose. Lifting your hips up, tuck your toes, walk your hands close to your knees, lift your knees up into that squat. In that squat, you're going to open your knees out. So you're on your toes, your heels are lifted. You're going to place your hands of prayer inside those knees, keeping your back straight. Placing your left hand in the middle, raising your right arm all the way up to the sky, rotating that right arm around your back, grabbing that left upper thigh as you look towards your right shoulder. Opening up those knees, you're opening your hips. Lifting that arm all the way up to the sky. Replace it with so you move your left hand, so now your right hand is in the middle. Lifting your left arm all the way up. You should feel your toes. Wrapping that left arm around your waist. Grabbing that right upper thigh. Remember I said we work every part of our body, so our toes are not excluded. Opening up those knees, opening your hips. Releasing that left arm all the way up to the sky and place it down close to your right. As you walk your hands all the way to the top of your mat, you're now into plank. Bringing your knees to the mat, bringing your knees wide, toes touching, hips back. Extending child pose. Remember, extended child pose, your elbows are lifted. Forehead on the mat. Lifting your forehead up, lifting your hips up. Back into that plank pose. Lifting your hips all the way to the sky. Rain up first, downward dog. Pedaling your legs, so you're bending your knees. Right, left, right, left. And up to your tiptoes, looking forward, slightly bend your knees as you walk towards your wrists. We're on those high heels. Gently place your heels down, grab your opposite elbows, chest on your upper thighs, chin to chest, and hold. Place your hands on the mat, inhale, hands all the way to the sky, and down by your side. That's flow, shake your legs out. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Exhale, hands on the mat, taking your right leg back, left leg back. Hold, 2 breaths. Bring your knees to the mat, making sure you're hugging your arms on your body. Chin to the mat, leaving your hips up, 2 breaths. Feel like a puppy dog. Lower your chest. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, chest down. Tuck your toes, hips back in downward dog. Looking forward, bending knees as you gently place that right leg in between your hands, your left leg forward. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands by your side. Well done. Left side, inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look forward. Flat back, make sure your shoulders are back. Exhale, hands on the mat. Taking your left leg back, your right leg back. Hold, 2 breaths. Lower your knees to the mat, lowering your chin, leaving your hips up. Lowering your chest, inhale up, exhale, chest down. Tuck your toes, hips back into downward dog, 2 breaths. Looking forward, gently stepping that left leg forward. Try and make it a quiet jump. Inhale, right leg, inhale, hands all the way up, down by your side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Exhale, hands on the mat. You have the option to step back or you jump back. You have the option to bring your knees to the mat or you shift your body forward, lower your chest. Inhale. Exhale, up, shoulders back. Inhale, back to downward dog. Looking forward, taking that left leg all the way to the sky, pressing your right heel down. 2 breaths. Looking forward in your hands, stepping that left leg in between your hands. Come up to that high lunge. Open up to warrior 2. Straightening out that left leg, arms forward, left leg down, right leg up. Rotating that right arm around your waist as you grab that left thigh, looking up towards that right shoulder. Bending that left knee, bringing that left elbow to that left knee. Placing that left hand in front of that left foot. Stay here for another 2 breaths. So you bring that left shoulder underneath that left knee as you take that bind. Place that left hand back on the mat, right arm to the sky. Come back up to warrior 2. Taking that right arm down that right leg, reversing warrior. Back up to warrior 2. Right arm to meet your left, doing that high lunge again. Shifting that body forward, you're in warrior 3, lifting that right leg. And I want you to bring your body all the way up as you bring that right knee up, Interlacing your hands underneath that right knee. Bit of balance. Now, you can stay here for another 2 breaths, or see if you can grab that right toe as you straighten out that right leg. Left hand on your left waist. Bringing that knee to your chest, lowering that right leg down. Well done. So we're incorporating a bit of balance into our flow. Now we're going to go left side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Option, you step back, or you jump back to plank, hold. Lower your chest, inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale back to downward dog. Now you're taking your right leg up, your left heel down. 2 breaths. Looking forward, stepping that right leg in between your legs, coming up to that high lunge. Open up to warrior 2. Straightening out that right leg, shifting your body forward. Right arm down, left arm up. Rotating that left arm around your waist, grabbing that right upper thigh as you look towards your left shoulder. Bending in that right knee, bringing that right elbow to that right knee. Placing that right hand in front of that right foot. Stay here for another 2 breaths and you take that bind. Bringing that right shoulder underneath that right knee. And hands come to touch. Placing that right hand in front of that right foot. Taking your left arm up to the sky. Come back up to warrior 2. Reversing the warrior, left arm down that left leg, right arm up and over. Come back up to warrior 2. Left arm to meet that right, but in that high lunge. Shifting the body forward as you come to that warrior 3. Arms behind your back as you're flying. Lifting your body all the way up as we bring that left knee to our chest. Interlacing our fingers underneath that left knee. Option to stay here for another 2 breaths. Or you release your left hand and take hold of that left toe, straightening out that left leg. Right hand on your right waist. Gently bending that left knee, placing the left knee to your mat. Well done. Shake your arms and your legs. Let's do that one more time. There's quite a lot of steps here, which is why I've left it as 2 breaths. Give people time to get there. So here we go again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Exhale, hands on the mat. You step back or you jump back to plank. Hold 2 breaths. Lower your chest. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale back to downward dog. Now left leg up, right heel down. Looking forward as you gently step that left leg in between your hands up to high lunge. Open up to warrior 2. Straighten out that left leg, body, shift your body forward, left hand down, right arm up. Rotating that right arm around your waist and grabbing that left upper thigh. Bending that left knee, bringing that left elbow to that left knee. Placing that left hand in front of that left foot and leaving that left arm where it is, the right arm where it is, sorry. Now you stay here for another 2 breaths and you take that bind. So you're bringing that left shoulder underneath that left knee, hands touching behind your back. Left hand in front of that left foot, right arm to the sky. Back up to warrior 2. Reversing that warrior, right hand down that right leg, left arm up and over. Back up to warrior 2. Right arm to meet your left, you're in that high lunge. Shifting your body forward as we're into warrior 3. How low can you bring your chest down? If you bring your chest down, that right leg lifts. Now bringing your body all the way back up as we bring that right knee to our chest. Interlacing our fingers underneath that right knee. Flexing that right foot as you grab that right toe, straightening out that right leg. Left hand on your left waist. Bending that right knee to your chest, placing that right leg down, shaking legs out left side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Exhale, hands on the mat, you step back or you jump back. Inhale, your chest down. Exhale, up. Inhale, back to downward dog. Taking your right leg up, left heel down. Looking forward as you step that right leg in between your hands, come up to that high lunge. Open up to warrior 2. Straighten out that right knee, shift your body all the way forward. Right arm down, left arm up. Rotating that left arm around your waist as you grab that right thigh. Looking up at that left shoulder. Bending that right knee, bringing that right elbow to that knee. Placing that right hand in front of that right foot. Now taking that bind. Placing that right hand in front of that right foot, left arm to the sky. Back up to warrior 2. Left arm to meet your right, you're in that high lunge. Shifting your body forward, you're in that warrior 3. Bringing your chest up as you bring that left knee to your chest. If possible, grab that left toe, straightening out that left leg, right hand on your waist. Bending that left knee, bringing that left knee to the mat, hands by your side. I'll come to the center of the mat. Let's do some balancing poses. I know we've done some in the flow, but let's do our tree pose. You know where to go, taking your left ankle all the way up, hands to prayer. Now this time I want you to interlace your fingers, turn your hands inside out so the palms of your hands are facing the sky. Opening out that left knee. And leaving your arms there, you're going to cross that left leg over that right leg as you take that seat. Bringing your arms out in front of you, like you're taking a bow. Now you can stay here or you bring your hands all the way down to the mat. As you take that squat, you bend that right knee. Well done. If your hand is behind that leg, take it forward so that you can start to straighten up that right leg. Bringing your arms all the way back up from the center, back to the sky. As you release that left leg down, arms by your side, shake it out. Right side. Do you know where to go? Taking that right, either on the mat, below your knee, or right up to your groin. Once you get your balance, hands to prayer. Interlace your fingers. Turn your hands inside out so your palm is facing the sky. Crossing that right leg over that left. Flexing that right foot. Now bringing your arms to the center as you take a bow. Now you can stay here or you bring your arms to the mat. And if you want, you can bend that left knee as you come to that squat. Well done. Taking your arms forward as you come back up again, straightening that left leg. See if you can bring your hands back to the center and all the way up. Releasing that right leg down, hands by your side. Shake it out. Come to the front of your mat, let's flow to sitting. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Exhale, hands on the mat. You step back or you jump back. Lower your chest. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, back to downward dog. Now I want you to bring your forearms to the mat as you interlace your fingers so your hips are still up. Your forearms are on the mat and you're interlacing your fingers. Now you're going to lower your hips down, so now you're in that plank pose and your chin is over those hands. Then slowly bring your hips back to the sky. Lower your hips down as you come to plank and your chin goes past those hands and then back up again. Bringing your hips down, some core work. Down and up. One more time, down and up. Now see if you can walk your feet a bit closer to your body. They might not go that far. Your elbows want to open up, but you want them to be a bit narrower. Pressing your forearms onto the mat. See if you can walk your legs a bit closer to your body. Chin to chest. Pressing those forearms on the mat. Lowering knees to the mat, feet touching, coming to that child pose as you release those hands. Lifting your forehead up, placing your hands on the mat, bringing your legs back, and you're going to come into that plank. Lower your chest. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale back to downward dog. look forward. You step forward or jump forward. Come into that boat. Taking your hands either outside your opposite side of your head, either side of your head, not opposite. We're going to take that bicycle rep, right? So your right knee, right elbow to that left knee, straightening out that right leg. Then your left to your right, right, left, so your opposite elbow to knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release your feet to the mat, chest to your knees. Grab your opposite elbows, shoulders back as you look up. Cross at the ankles, roll onto your knees. You step back or you jump back to plank. Lower your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to downward dog. You step or you jump forward. Back into that boat pose. Take it interlacing your fingers round that right knee as you bring that right knee to the chest. Straightening out that left leg. Leave it lifted, don't bring it down yet. Flexing that left foot so your heel is down, toes are up. Then gently lower that left leg to the mat. And then your right foot to the mat. Bringing that right knee down, that right sole is inside that left leg. Should I bring that left leg so it's a bit more in the center line of your body to bring that left leg? Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale. You can either aim to bring your hands underneath that left foot or either side, or even on that thigh. And remember, you can bend that left knee, looking towards that left toe. Placing that left arm on hand over the left toe, taking your right arm all the way up to the sky, to the back, rotating that right arm all the way around your waist to grab that left upper thigh and bring that right shoulder down. And try and press that right knee to the mat. It wants to lift. See if you can press it down. Now bring the chest all the way up. Bring your hands behind your back as you place that right sole of your foot on the mat. So your right knee is lifted, your left leg is straight. You're going to lift your hips up. When you lift your hips up, bring your shoulders back and look back. Now looking up, as you raise that left leg, you can cross that left leg over that right knee, keeping your hips lifted. Engaging that core, lowering those hips all the way to the mat. Now you've got your left leg still crossed over that right knee, bringing your chest forward. Rotate your hands down so your fingers are facing your body. You're not rounding your back is straight, your shoulders is back. You should feel that stretch across that left thigh. As you're pressing your chest closer to that left crossed leg. You feel that on your hands. Yeah. Now release your hands, bringing cross at the ankles, rolling your knees. You step back or you jump back to that plank. Inhale, lower your chest. Exhale, back up. Inhale, back to downward dog. Looking forward. You step forward or jump forward back into that boat. By the time you guys get into boat pose, I've been there already for 5 breaths. Right, interlacing your hands underneath that left knee and straighten out that right leg. Don't put that right leg on the mat yet. Flex that right foot, making sure your shoulders are back. Then gently lower that right heel to the mat, bringing your left foot to the mat. Now bringing that left knee down, left soles inside that right leg. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands underneath that right foot. Taking that right hand over that right foot, your left arm all the way to the sky. And back. And rotating that left arm around your waist. And see if you can touch that right upper thigh. Bring that left shoulder down. And facing that right leg. Lift your chest up. Lifting that left knee up, taking your hands behind your back. As you lift your hips up. Pressing that left knee on the mat. Your right heel is on the mat. Looking up and back. Now lift your head all the way up. Let's lift that right leg. You're going to cross that right leg over your left knee. Hips still lifted. Flexing that right foot to protect your knee. Lowering your hips all the way down. Rotate your fingers and now they're facing your body. Shoulders back. Pressing that chest closer to that right knee. Release, cross at the ankles, roll onto your knees. Jump back or step back into that plank. Lower your chest all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes, placing your arms either side of your body and bringing forehead to the mat. Palms facing up. Chin on the mat. Lift your chin up. Lift your legs up. And just sort of butterfly your legs like you're swimming. You can leave your hands on the mat or you lift your palms up. So your legs are moving as if you're swimming. Shoulders back. Squeezing your glutes. Bringing your legs back to the mat. Arms to the mat, chin on the mat. Lifting your chin up. Arms up. Let's pedal our legs again. Shoulders back. Squeezing your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Lower your legs down. Bringing your hands onto the mat. Lifting your hips all the way up. Knees wide. Hips back. You're in child pose. Elbows on the mat. Taking your hands to prayer. Your elbows are on the mat. And you're taking your hands all the way past your head. And your fingers are just in between your shoulder blades at the top. So you can feel that stretch in the back of your arms. Bringing your hands down, lifting your head up, interlacing your fingers. You're going to place that crown of your head inside those hands. You're cradling your head, elbow from the mat. Tuck your toes as you lift your knees all the way up and walking your feet closer to your body. The beginnings of headstand. Just roll onto your tippy toes and down. Now bending that left knee. So you're bringing that heel to your bum as you straighten out that left leg all the way up. Pressing down the forearms, not on your head. Bending that left knee to your chest as you place that left foot down. Bending your right knee and your right leg all the way up. Bringing that right knee to your chest as you place the right foot down. Bring the knee to the mat, toes touching, back into that child pose. Lifting your forehead up, coming all the way back up to that plank pose. Crossing the left and right ankle over your left. Let's go to that side plank. Bringing that right arm down as you bring your chest back to the center, placing that right foot. Then you're going to cross your left ankle over your right, back to side plank. Left arm up. Left arm down, back to forward plank, lifting your hips to the sky, going downward dog. Looking forward, bending your knees, you jump or step forward, back to boat pose. Bring your hands up behind your thighs, bring your knees to your chest as you lower your back to the mat. Just at the back of your thighs, lifting your legs all the way up as you lift the bridge pose. So feet on the mat, taking your brick again, inside your knees. Making sure your feet are close so you can touch your ankles. Pressing that brick. Palms facing the sky, shoulders on the mat, you lift your hips up. Engaging that core, chin to chest. Lower your hips to the mat and releasing your shoulders. Inhale, shoulders on the mat, lifting the hips all the way up. Squeezing those glutes, squeezing that brick. Lowering your hips to the mat, taking your knees, your chest still holding that brick as you take that brick into your hands, taking your arms over your head, legs straight on the mat. So we're going to lift our legs up. As we lift our legs up, the brick touches our shin. We did this yesterday. Lower your legs down, but don't get, see how low you can get it without your back lifting. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. And if you can't have your legs straight, you can have them slightly bent. Yeah, you're still going to get that core work. So your legs don't have to be straight, but I don't want your feet touching the mat. 3, 2, 1, hold them there, flex your foot. Bring your knees to your chest, place the brick on the back, hold your opposite elbows, arms underneath your knees, just flatten your back out. We're going to take a quick shoulder stand, so taking your legs to the sky. You know where to go. Reaching your legs all the way up. Holding your lower back. Toes pointing to the sky. Chin on your chest. Just stay there for a minute. So, if you're against the wall, take your bum against the wall instead. Take your bum against the wall, yeah. Yes. Now, yeah. Now put your legs up. Yes. There you go. Yeah. Yes. Then, with the support of the wall, there you go. You'll be able to eventually lift your body up. Yes. Brilliant. Now, those with your legs up, you're going to bring your legs over your head. And if your feet are touching, you can interlace your hands on the mat. If not, you can have your hand on your lower back. Bring your knees to your forehead. Leaving your left knee there, straighten your right leg all the way up. Bringing your right knee to your forehead and straighten your left leg up. Bringing both legs back over your head. Knees to forehead, straighten your legs all the way back up. Now slowly bring your knees close to your forehead as you place your arms on the mat. As you slowly lower your hips all the way down. Bring it slowly lowering your legs all the way to the mat. Slowly. And when they get there, you lift the crown of your head up. Bringing your hands to prayer. You can leave them down by your side, or if you want, you leave them. Bring your hands to prayer. Option, you can bring your knees up like we have in boat pose. You bring your knees up, just like a boat pose, with the crown of your head is on the mat. Lower your hands down. Gently lower the crown of your head down, bringing your knees to your chest. Holding your opposite elbows as you rock your back side to side. Close your eyes. If you lift your feet up, we're going to go for that happy baby pose. So your right hand is outside your right foot and your left hand is outside your left. Your chest, your knees are on your chest and you're rocking side to side. So you're in that happy baby pose, yeah. Still breathing in through your mouth. Then you're going to straighten out that right leg, grabbing that right toe, straightening out that right leg, opening out that right hip. So your left knee is bent, and the right leg is straight and wide. Then you're going to grab your left toe and straighten out that left leg and open it wide. So your legs are wide. Getting that inner thigh stretch. And you can rock from side to side. Now, if you can't reach your toes, you can place your hands inside your legs or even inside your thighs. You press those legs wide for that inner thigh stretch. Now, if you're holding your toes, keep holding those toes as you bring your legs together, bringing your knees to your chest, taking your arms over your head, bringing those knees to the right side of your body. Now, straighten out that top left leg and taking your right hand and see if you can hold that left ankle and you rotate your head towards the left. So your legs are towards the right and your head is towards the left. So you're feeling that stretch on the right side of your neck. You can hold your ankle or the outside of that left foot. So keeping your eyes closed. As you bring that left knee in, bring both knees to your chest. And rotating those knees now over the left side of your body. And then you rotate your head to the right. Now you're going to straighten out that top right leg. And place the left hand on that right ankle. So your body, your legs are towards the left and your head is towards the right. Bending that right leg, bring both knees to your chest. As you wrap your arms underneath your knees and hold the opposite elbows, flattening your back onto the mat and rocking side to side. Both knees now to the right side of your body. As you bring your right ear to your right arm, crossing your legs at the ankles. Your left hand is holding those ankles. Your right arm over your head and touching that left shoulder. Rounding your back so you're in that ball, chin to chest. Just stay there. Placing your left hand on the mat as you lift your body all the way up. The cross at the ankles, cross at the feet. Now trust yourself, eyes are closed, keeping your eyes closed. Now leaving your right leg crossed, you're going to place that left heel on the mat. So your left heel is up, interlacing your fingers underneath that left foot as you straighten out that left leg. See what it feels like to do this with your eyes closed. Chin to chest. Now bringing that left foot slowly to the mat. So now your left leg is crossing the mat. And you're going to take your right heel to the mat, interlacing your fingers underneath that right foot, straightening out that right leg. Your final stretches. Bringing that right foot slowly down, crossing that right leg over your left. Hands on your knees. Eyes still closed, arms all the way to the sky. You're going to place that left hand on that right knee and rotate that right arm all the way around your waist. And driving that left upper thigh as you rotate your head towards that right shoulder. See the difference from when we started. Can you stretch more? Can you twist more? Inhale, chest back to the center, arms to the sky. Taking that right hand on that left knee, rotating that left arm all the way round. Grab the top of that right upper thigh. Now you twist towards the left shoulder. Half a twist. Rotate the chest back to the center, arms all the way to the sky, hands in prayer. We open our eyes, looking up at those thumbs. The thumbs come down to our forehead. Past our nose. As our head is moving with our thumbs. As our hands are going down, our head is going up. Past your mouth. Chin onto your chest, in between your breastbones. Now your head is in a bow, looking down at your fingers. Follow your own path. Follow your own truth. Follow your own heart. Follow your own bliss and allow each person to follow his or hers. And may the light in me honor the light in you. Namaste, baby.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jackie.
Thank you.
That's hard
Thank
work.
you, Jackie.